I'd like to talk about the Easy Set punch head from Wilson Tool, what it's used for and how it's installed. The Easy Set punch head is used to replace the standard punch head on thick turret or thin turret B station forming tools. On these tools, the length is very important, so it needs to be adjusted for different material thicknesses or to get the fine tuning of how the tool works. And to adjust the length requires loosening a couple of set screws and using a spanner wrench to make the adjustment. That's fine if you just make that adjustment once when you're setting up the tool, maybe even preferred, because then that tool is locked in at that length. But in some cases the tool needs to be adjusted for different material thicknesses, for different situations, and it's a bit clumsy then to make that adjustment, to have to get the tools out and make the adjustment. So in those cases we offer the Easy Set punch head to replace the standard punch head, and what that does is it allows, just by lifting the ring and making a small twist, we can easily adjust the length of the punch. So let's look at how this is installed and then how it's used. If you look at the instructions, the tool comes with the instructions, a 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, and the head itself. The instructions tell us to line up 2 index marks on the side of the punch head. And here are the 2 index marks that need to be lined up. That gets the 2 pieces in the correct orientation. And we need to hold at that orientation as we screw the punch head onto the punch. And we just keep watching that index mark. And it tends to stay fine once you've got it lined up. You just kind of want to pay attention to that. And each time it comes around, take a look at it and make sure it has stayed where it's supposed to be. And then to finish it up, you probably need to use a spanner wrench. In most cases, you'll be adjusting this so it's roughly flush with the punch head, but whatever you think is your standard length for this punch, that's what you want to go with there. And once you're happy with that adjustment, check again that those index marks have stayed lined up, and then tighten the set screws. So now the lower portion of the head is locked in place, and the upper portion, we have this spring-loaded ring that we can lift and make our adjustments. And each click here, on the top of the punch head, it's marked, it says each click is a 0.0035 inches or 0.09 millimeters adjustment. We have a total of about 1/8 of an inch or 3 millimeters of adjustment that we can get this way now. So that's how the Easy Set punch head is installed, what it's used for, and that's all there is to it.